Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of August. We're going to be doing a deep dive into what this month has to offer, what lessons we have to learn to manifest exactly what we need in life, maybe some uplifting news from our guides or anything. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave for those that need to hear it right now and come back for the next month's reading. But try to take the information that I do give you and place it in a way that makes the most sense in your life. And I'll explain that as we go. I know that's a mouthful, but let's go ahead, jump in. First message from our guides. What do we have for Cancer for the month of August? Just say yes. I love this. Who else had this? Somebody else had this. I think Taurus. So if you have a Taurus in your life, maybe Taurus is in your birth chart. You can go back and look at that reading. But maybe there's a person in your life that you can kind of bounce back and forth this kind of energy, because this is a very, very vibrant energy. And I'm getting a sense that a lot of you guys are going through a tough time and are kind of going within yourself, kind of second guessing things, kind of on the low end. And your guys are just being like, say yes to every opportunity. If someone invites you somewhere, say yes. If somebody wants to take you on a date, say yes. If somebody, like anything, like I just feel like you have to put yourself out there right now to not get sucked back into the negative. That's the energy that I'm getting right now. And again, this might not be all, you guys. I'm going to keep it as broad as possible. But again, like that's what I mean by kind of making it fit, because it could be the subject, but not, the theme, but not the exact subject. So if you don't have a relationship, it could be a family thing. It could be a friend thing. It could be a work thing. But try to make it fit in your situation. So let's go ahead, see what your guys have to really say, because it's going to get more detailed for a certain group of Cancers where your guides or certain like people's guides need to know this message. Like it's like very, very important. So, okay. Yes. So right now, what you're going through, so we have the Death card, the Fool card, and the Two Cups in reverse. So what this is showing me is something came to an end. So the Death card is not bad. I actually really appreciate a Death card when I see one, especially in my readings, and especially knowing if I'm going and I'm in a rough patch in my life, because for me that represents an end to a cycle and a rebirth. So if you look in the back of this card, there's a sun that's coming out, and that's a sun shining after a stormy, crazy period of your life. And that is where the rebirth happens. So you have to go through hell to be able, what is that lotus thing? No mud, no lotus. So I think that's how it's, I don't know. Maybe that's your mantra, no mud, no lotus. I think that's what it is. You can correct me in the comments. But you have to go through something to get some growth, to become the best version of yourself and to receive something better. It's just how it is. It's how the universe works. I know, like, why do we have to keep having these lessons? But that's just, it's how it works. We would have to ask someone high up for answers on that. I'm like, not, I'm just like a middleman here. So don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, I mean, there was a cycle that ended. So something definitely ended. And I feel like you're like still kind of back and forth about it, but it is what it is. Like, it's done, and it's done for a reason. It had to happen. You didn't even have a choice in the matter. I'm getting a sense that it ended because the universe has something better for you. And the other reason with the Two of Cups in reverse, that situation, and again, it could be a relationship, it could be work, it could be friends. That situation was not serving you. Your cups were not filled. When I say Two of Cups, it's like literally taking two cups and flipping it upside down. You have nothing in there. It's empty. So you weren't even happy. You were getting nothing out of it. There was no balance in that. Like, Two of Cups should be balanced, and it's not. It's reversed. There's no balance. There's nothing reciprocated. I feel like you were an empty hole, and for whatever reason, there's still like a back and forth about like this, like, why did I leave, or why did it end? And it's like, because it had to. Like, you were miserable, whether you wanted to believe it or not, and you being in the situation that you're now, like the low energy I'm getting, feels like it's worse, but no. This is just temporary, because it's like a shock to your system, and you're going to be so much better off on the other end of this. I'm seeing the Fool, so that's where the leap of faith, say yes. That you just got to, like, hold all your lessons behind you and just go for it and just jump, do it, say yes, experience. I feel like you guys weren't able to experience things because you were just so miserable in whatever the state you were in or situation you were in. So say yes. I'm getting a very fun August for you guys. It might be hard because you're kind of pushing through some difficult things, but I'm seeing a lot of fun your way. Like, I'm really seeing a lot of friends, family, dates. If I don't know why I'm getting pulled that there's like a breakup. So if this resonated in that aspect, just know like this message was for you specifically. But I'm like seeing dates and like you don't even have to commit. It's just like fun. It's freeing. It's yeah, bounty came out. Ah. Always a thing. Always a thing with me. Bounty. Yeah, like you are prospering from this like breakup if it's a breakup. I feel like you don't even realize how much you have and how much you have to offer, and like you are blossoming into this beautiful fun creature. Your friends are going to say they don't recognize you. They're going to be like blown away. I'm getting a very strong pull towards that, and I feel like there's more friendships forming, so I'm just getting excited for you. I really am. I think you're really, yes, that makes sense. I'm just leaving it at that because that's what came out. I'm really, really, truly, you know what? I think I just messed up on that one, but it's okay. Let me just pull one more. Let me pull, yeah, 2 more cards. I'm gonna just do, because I feel like I had more cards and then I just pushed them away. I don't know why. That was not what I wanted to do. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. So I have the Magician, I have the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. So you are manifesting something huge right now. After this like whole like upheaval, unrest, cycle, death of a cycle, something that ended, you are manifesting something huge. But like when I say manifesting, like you are still trying to figure it out. But because your energy is going to be shifting and different, it's like the universe is bringing you options. It's like coming in. And like, so you have options. You're just like looking out, trying to figure out what you want to do. The world is in the palm of your hands. You do whatever you want. And all this hard work on yourself is going to make you become this beautiful, glowing person. I know it's like green. It's like, I don't want to look like a green lady, but the point is you're just going to be like glowing after this. I also pulled 3 more cards because I messed up. Sorry, but there was another message. So we have the Chariot, Page of Wands, and King of Wands. So I love this. So I see momentum again, like there's something manifesting, and I think it's because the universe is aligned with you. Also, I feel like you learned your lesson. There's a lesson that was needed to be learned for such a long time, and you finally learned it, and that's why the universe is like, here is a prize. And I think that's what the Magician is. Like, you are getting things kind of thrown at you, and you get to pick and choose what you want and the direction you want, because you're always going to have different life paths. So now you have the options where before you were stuck on one and you couldn't even move past the other one. So I feel like this is growth, and this is like a prize from the universe, a gift from the universe. So the Page of Wands here is showing me that there is a message coming through that's going to bring you something exciting, something that sparks your passion, fiery excitement, adventure. And I'm getting that it's like a person coming in. Again, I don't feel like you're in a place to settle down, but I'm getting a sense that someone's coming through, and they are giving me King of Wands energy. I think that's what you're searching for. It's like, you know what you want. You want a king, and it's part of the manifesting thing. You want a king, and if you get a king, great. Get a knight, page, but the page here is like a messenger. So this is someone that's coming in, and I see that a king is actually coming in, and this is someone that's maturity level is good. This is a fire energy, so it could be a fire sign, but it just could be their energy. And I'm like, kind of like, you're a water sign, they're a fire sign, take it or leave it. But if you do come across a fire sign, that might be something to consider when like you're like, oh, like they said something about a fire sign. I don't know if you're actually, because like your energy right now is like, I don't know if I want to settle down right now. I'm having too much fun. And that is fair. You don't have to do that. You don't have to settle down, but the option is there. And this person is super resilient. This person, again, maturity levels there. They've gone through hell and back, but so have you. And that is why you bond with them. I think there's a bonding within like trauma or bonding within like, I've gone through a lot, you've gone through a lot, and we share stories and we're both strong people. And I love this for us kind of energy. So I don't know. I think that knowing that, like, you can look forward to that and like keep pushing and saying yes to things because your guys don't want you to fall back into the old ways. I think that's what their fear is. Your guys really, really don't want you to go back into the situation because you have beautiful things coming your way. So let's go ahead, pull the last card here from the bunch. Ember, the Ember Star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. Yeah. So like I said, the cycle ended. It was tough. It was hard. And I think you are on the low right now. But like, you're allowing yourself to grieve in the moment, but don't forget to actually just enjoy yourself. That is part of like saying yes, because it's like you might have the tendency to keep falling back on the sadness and latching on to things that isn't serving you. And so yes, like give yourself time to grieve, but don't forget to like just push yourself. Just push yourself just to get through. Let's pull some cards on that. Because I feel like there's a strong message. Yep, that's beautiful. Is there a third card here? No. Let's do one more card. Yeah. So I have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Sun. I don't see you holding yourself back anymore. I feel like you are coming out of your shell. Hold on. Please ignore this part. Okay. I had an issue with my microphone, and like I'm pretty sure one of the videos just like cut. I don't know why. My computer never did that before, but I just wanted to check. So thank you for your patience. But anyway, so the Sun, Page of Cups here, the Eight of Swords in reverse. I like see like you're not in your own way anymore, and I'm so proud because I feel like you do tend to have that tendency to fall back because you guys are emotional creatures. You guys are a water sign. You are led by emotion. You are pulled by emotion. You feel more than most of the other signs. And the feeling is just so like pain. The pain is just not describable, and I think your guide saying just say yes to everything will help you not feel that way because you'll be surrounding yourself with happiness, positivity, and faith and hope because they don't think you can see it. And so saying yes to things will help you see it. That makes sense. When I see like Page of Cups, it's another messenger, a messenger bringing you emotional happiness, a new beginning, a new liveliness of you. And maybe you do give that King of Wands a chance. And then maybe that's the relationship that blossoms. Like you never know, but I don't think you're ready to hold yourself back. And maybe you are. Who knows? This is all your call. None of this is right or wrong. This is just your journey. And like at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And again, like when I see the Death card, I was hoping that I would see this card, which is the Sun. After a storm, you get the sun that comes out and shines brightly. It's energy of, again, it's kind of like a fire energy too, like the excitement, the passion, the childlike energy, the freedom, the newness. This is a new experience for you. Like, yes, you've been single at some point one day or another, but you haven't been single in this part of your life. After experiencing all that you've experienced, this is new. And the childlike energy, the happiness, like I want you to know that whatever you're feeling now isn't going to last forever. It is going to be beautiful. It's going to be happy. It's going to be freeing. And I think August is going to be a great time. If you can let go and just be like, you know what, it is what it is. Like August is a good time. September feels like a great time. I feel like you're just being the you that you couldn't be for a long time. And you have nobody holding you back, no one telling you what to do. And that's the beauty of it. Let's close this reading off with a few cards here that's going to give us a little bit of a positive feedback. It's going to give us positive feedback so that we can kind of move forward and move on with this month. So we have energy, results, truth and clarity, intuition, and sacred knowledge, which is beautiful. So you guys are really giving you some positive feedback here. They're wanting to give you the good energy to help you see the results because that's super important. That's why they're giving you this message, truth and clarity. I think, again, like you have a tendency to go back, but like seeing what for that situation for what it really is and seeing like you are going to be happy on the other side, that's the truth. That's the clarity. And that's a super important takeaway because your guys really don't want you guys going back to the same situation, cycle, and moving forward. Intuition, sacred knowledge, that's what they're giving you right now. They want you to know these things, and Never second guess how you're feeling. And whatever the situation was has been making you feel awful. So whatever you're feeling post that, just be like, that is how I need to be forever. Happy, at peace, free. And you can be in a relationship and still be free. I feel like this has been like very, very toxic, very much tying you down, not letting be you, exhausting. Again, your cups weren't filled. So if this resonated, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these. Definitely leave a comment so that people don't feel like they're alone in the situation. Thank you guys for coming back, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.